Welcome to Trading Table, the podcast where we break down trading and investing into simple, actionable insights. I'm Alex Carter, and today we're talking about one of the most exciting topics in the trading world, day trading. In this episode, we'll explore what day trading is, why it's become so popular among new investors, and how you can get started. We'll also discuss the key tools and steps you need to confidently make your first trade. Whether you're curious or ready to dive in, this episode is the perfect place to begin. Let's get started.
Imagine turning your computer into a real money-making machine.
Yeah.
Day trading might be the way to go.
Absolutely.
And platforms like Findeto are built to get you there.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, for a beginner, the world of trading,
right,
it can feel overwhelming.
It can be a jungle.
Yeah, you've got charts you don't understand and strategies you haven't learned and advice coming from all over the place.
Absolutely.
So in this deep dive, we're gonna cut through all that.
Yeah.
Use Findeto's resources and some expert insights to give you a clear roadmap.
Yeah, and that roadmap starts with mindset.
Okay.
You see, trading isn't about being a genius.
Right.
Or having nerves of steel.
Mm-hmm.
It's about discipline, organization, and having a process that you can trust.
Okay, so let's unpack that process.
Okay.
Findeto gives you access to over 4,600 tradable assets.
Wow.
Stocks, indices, Forex, crypto, you name it.
Mm-hmm.
And they have different account types like bronze, silver, and gold, each with its own features and benefits.
Right.
But before we even think about what to trade,
Yeah.
we need to understand the force that moves markets.
Okay.
Supply and demand.
It's actually pretty simple.
But
When demand is higher than supply, prices rise.
Mm-hmm.
When supply exceeds demand, prices fall.
Okay.
It's all about those shifts in the balance.
Now, those candlestick charts that you see on platforms like TradingView,
Right.
they can seem a bit intimidating at first glance.
They can, but think of each candlestick as a story.
Right.
It tells you the opening price, the closing price, the high and the low for a specific period.
Okay.
That little box in the middle,
Yeah.
that shows you the price range between the open and close,
Mm-hmm.
and those lines sticking out like the shadows,
Yep.
they show you the high and low.
So it's like a snapshot of the battle between buyers and sellers during that time.
Exactly. And by putting those snapshots together,
Okay.
you start to see patterns, trends that can give you clues about where the market might be headed.
Now, Findeto really emphasizes testing your strategies before risking real money. They have this concept of finding your golden pair,
Right.
which is like finding that perfect recipe where your risk is balanced against your potential reward.
It's all about finding the right balance between how much you're willing to risk on each trade and how often your trades are successful.
Okay.
Like, for example, you might be happy with a system that only wins 50% of the time if the wins are significantly bigger than the losses.
So that's just about winning all the time.
Right.
It's about winning the right way over the long term.
Precisely. And Findeto offers tons of educational resources to help you develop and test those strategies before you ever put real money on the line.
So let's say we're looking at a chart
Okay.
and we want to see if there are any potential opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the things we should be looking for?
One of the simplest tools you can use is a trend line.
Okay.
Imagine drawing a line connecting the lowest points of the price swings. This gives you a visual guide for potential support levels,
Yeah.
areas where the price might bounce back up.
It's like drawing a line in the sand showing where buyers might step in and push the price back up.
You can do the same thing with the highest points, creating resistance levels where selling pressure might increase.
Now, I've heard about these things called channels.
Yeah.
What are those all about?
Think of a channel as a pathway for the price to move within.
Okay.
You create it by drawing parallel lines around those trend lines we just talked about.
Okay.
This helps you visualize where the price is likely to bounce around.
Mm-hmm.
And by seeing how the price interacts with the boundaries of the channel,
Yeah.
you can start to identify repeatable patterns.
Okay, but what about capital?
Right.
I mean, you need money to make money, right?
That's true.
And sometimes the amount you need to get started can seem overwhelming.
It's true that capital requirements can be a barrier, but there are ways to to navigate that,
Yeah.
one option is leverage, which essentially allows you to control a larger position with a smaller amount of your own money.
So it's like borrowing money to trade with,
Yeah.
which can amplify your potential profits.
Exactly. But it's important to remember that leverage can also amplify your losses.
Oh,
Think of it as a high-powered tool.
okay.
It can get the job done faster, but it also requires careful handling.
Findeto talks a lot about responsible leverage use. They emphasize the importance of understanding the risks involved and managing them effectively.
Absolutely. Risk management is a crucial aspect of trading, and Findeto provides resources and tools to help you do that.
And there's another option called prop firms, right?
Right.
What are those all about?
Prop firms are essentially companies that provide funding to traders who have proven they can consistently generate profits.
Okay.
Imagine having access to larger sums of capital to trade with while you continue to develop your skills.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
It's like having a sponsor who believes in your potential and is willing to invest in your success.
And there's some incredible stories out there of traders who started with prop firms and went on to build impressive careers.
So how does someone actually go about designing a trading system?
Right.
Seems like there are so many moving parts.
The key is to start with those repeatable patterns we talked about.
But-
Once you've observed those patterns, you need to quantify them into a set of rules.
Okay.
For instance, you might say, if the price breaks above the upper trend line of the channel and closes above it, I will buy. Or if the price closes below the lower trend line, I will sell.
It's like creating a set of instructions.
Yeah,
Almost like a trading algorithm, but for your brain.
precisely. And just as important as defining your entry rules is establishing clear exit rules,
Right.
both for taking profits and cutting losses.
Okay.
Remember, protecting your capital is paramount in trading.
So it's not just about making money. It's also about not losing it unnecessarily.
Absolutely. And that's where discipline and sticking to your plan really come into play. Even the best trading system in the world won't work if you don't have the discipline to follow it consistently.
Discipline, it sounds like that's a recurring theme in trading.
It is. And another important element is tracking and measuring your results.
Okay.
And Findeto emphasizes data-driven decision-making. And for good reason, by analyzing your trades,
Yeah.
you can refine your system over time, identify weaknesses, and capitalize on your strengths.
It's like keeping a trading journal where you record your wins and losses
Right.
and analyze your decisions to see what you can improve.
Exactly. And Findeto offers tools to help you track and analyze your trades so you can constantly learn and improve your strategy.
Oh, we've covered a lot of ground in this first segment.
We have.
It seems like day trading is a fascinating blend of technical analysis, risk management,
Absolutely.
and most importantly, psychology.
You've hit the nail on the head. It's not just about knowing what buttons to press. It's about understanding yourself, your emotions, and your reactions to the market.
So it's as much about mastering your mind as it is about mastering the market.
Absolutely.
This is fascinating. I'm eager to delve deeper into this psychological aspect in our next segment. What are some of the key mental challenges traders face, and how can they overcome them?
Sounds good. You've touched on a crucial aspect of trading the psychological game. It's fascinating how our usual ideas of success can actually work against us in this field.
You mean like celebrating a winning trade?
Right.
Or feeling defeated after a loss?
Yeah.
I can see how getting caught up in that emotional roller coaster could be a problem.
Exactly. Even the best traders have losing trades.
Right.
It's about the overall process and the statistical edge you develop over time.
That reminds me of how Findeto emphasizes data-driven decisions.
Right.
They're all about tracking every detail, analyzing performance, and constantly refining your strategies.
Yeah.
It seems like they're taking the emotion out of it.
That's the mark of a professional approach. Findeto's tools for tracking trades, calculating position sizes, and analyzing risk-reward are invaluable for staying objective.
Speaking of tools, let's go back to those candlestick charts for a minute.
Sure.
I know we covered the basics, but it seems like there's a lot more we can learn from them.
Absolutely. Those seemingly simple boxes and whiskers
Right.
actually reveal the entire battle between buyers and sellers.
Okay.
A long green candlestick suggests strong buying pressure, while a long red one points to selling dominance.
So it's not just about the direction of the price move,
Right.
but also the intensity behind it.
Precisely. And By studying candlestick patterns, you can start to anticipate potential reversals or continuations. It's
Right.
like learning to read the language of the market.
But there's so many patterns.
Yeah, I know.
Where does a beginner even start?
Start with the simple ones. Look for patterns like hammer or shooting star formations. They often signal potential trend reversals.
Okay.
A hammer, for example, has a small body at the top of a long lower shadow, suggesting that sellers pushed the price down, but buyers came in strong and drove it back up.
So it's like the market was testing those lower levels,
Yeah,
but couldn't break through.
exactly. And Findeto and TradingView both have a ton of educational resources to help you learn these patterns and understand what they can tell you.
That's where Findeto's commitment to education really shines.
Yeah.
They offer everything from basic guides to advanced strategies, all designed to empower traders with the knowledge they need.
And remember those trend lines and channels we discussed earlier?
Yeah.
Well, you can combine those with candlestick patterns to get even more powerful insights.
So it's like putting together the pieces of a puzzle, using different tools and techniques to paint a clearer picture of what the market's doing.
That's a great way to put it. And don't forget, no trading system is perfect.
Right.
Markets are constantly changing, so you need to be able to adapt.
You said earlier that the most successful traders are the ones who can adjust their strategies as needed.
Right.
Seems like flexibility is key.
It's essential. It's not about rigidly sticking to a plan, but about observing, analyzing, and adapting to the ever-changing market conditions.
You know, it's almost like being a detective. You're constantly looking for clues and adjusting your approach based on the evidence.
I love that analogy. And just as a detective needs the right tools,
Right.
traders need reliable platforms like Findeto. Their secure infrastructure, transparent information, and risk management tools give you the confidence to trade strategically.
And let's not forget that sense of community that Findeto fosters.
Right.
Their community of traders and expert insights can be really valuable, especially for someone just starting out.
Absolutely. That kind of support can make a huge difference when you're navigating the complexities of the market.
Speaking of complexities, let's talk about something that can be a bit intimidating for beginners: leverage.
Right.
I know it can be a powerful tool, but it also seems risky.
Leverage is a double-edged sword. It allows you to control a larger position with a smaller amount of capital,
Right.
which can amplify your profits,
Yeah.
but it can also amplify your losses.
That's why Findeto emphasizes responsible leverage use.
Right.
They provide educational resources and tools to help traders manage that risk.
It's crucial to understand that leverage should never be used to chase losses or trade beyond your means. You should always have a clear understanding of how much you can afford to lose on any given trade.
It sounds like using leverage is a bit like driving a high-performance car.
Yeah.
You need to know what you're doing before you put your foot on the gas.
That's a great analogy. And just as important as understanding leverage is understanding the concept of risk management as a whole.
You've mentioned that a few times.
Yeah.
Could you elaborate on why it's so crucial?
Risk management is all about protecting your capital from significant losses.
Okay.
It involves using tools like stop-loss orders, diversifying your portfolio, and never risking more than you can afford to lose on any single trade.
So it's not just about making money.
Right.
It's also about preserving it.
Precisely. Findeto offers a range of risk management tools, including stop-loss orders, trailing stops, and even guaranteed stop-loss orders.
That's good to know, especially for beginners who are understandably concerned about losing money.
And remember, losing trades are inevitable. Even the most successful traders have them.
Right.
It's how you manage those losses that sets you apart.
It's about turning those losses into learning opportunities, refining your strategy and coming back stronger.
That's the mindset of a successful trader, and platforms like Findeto provide the tools and resources to support that journey of continuous improvement.
So we've delved into candlestick patterns and how they can help us understand market dynamics. We've also talked about the importance of responsible leverage use and robust risk management.
Absolutely.
And of course, we've highlighted how Findeto stands out with its commitment to education,
Right.
its user-friendly tools, and its supportive community.
It's amazing how they've created an ecosystem where traders can learn, share, and grow together.
It really is. And remember, you don't need to be a financial wizard to succeed in day trading with the right approach discipline. And platforms like Findeto, you can achieve your financial goals.
All right, I think we've covered a lot of great information here. Now, I'm curious to hear about some real-life examples of traders who found success using Findeto.
Okay.
In our next segment, let's explore some of those inspiring stories and see what strategies they've used to achieve their goals.
You mentioned real-life examples.
Yeah.
And it's inspiring to see how people from all walks of life are finding success with Findeto.
It really is encouraging. Take Maria, for example.
Okay.
She's a dentist who was initially skeptical about trading, but she used Findeto's educational resources and demo account to build her confidence.
Right.
Now she's trading real money and seeing positive results.
It's amazing how Findeto makes trading accessible to everyone, regardless of their background or experience.
Absolutely. Their platform is incredibly user-friendly, even for someone like Maria who had no prior trading experience.
And then there's John, an architect, who credits the platform's intuitive interface, extensive tools, and responsive customer support for helping him consistently grow his profits.
It's clear that Findeto prioritizes user experience.
Yeah.
It's created a supportive environment where traders have everything they need to thrive.
We also heard from Steven, an IT manager who values Findeto's robust security measures. He says it allows him to focus on trading without worrying about the safety of his funds.
Security is paramount in the financial world, and it's reassuring to see Findeto taking it so seriously.
Another great example is Juan, a doctor who was drawn to the platform's wide range of instruments, particularly their crypto offerings and analysis tools.
Yeah.
He says these tools have helped him navigate the dynamic world of cryptocurrencies.
And Findeto's commitment to providing a diverse selection of assets, including crypto, allows traders to capitalize on emerging market trends.
Munchak, an engineer, is a big fan of the analytical tools Findeto provides. He says they've helped him identify trends and entry points more accurately, which has led to better trading outcomes.
It's fascinating how Findeto empowers traders with sophisticated tools that were once only available to institutional investors. They're really leveling the playing field.
And finally, we have Krishan, a seasoned trader who finds that Findeto's advanced plan perfectly suits his needs.
Yeah.
He raves about the real-time market insights and priority support he receives.
It's great to see how Findeto caters to traders of all levels, offering solutions tailored to both beginners and experienced professionals.
These stories really showcase Findeto's dedication to empowering traders from all walks of life. They provide the tools, the education, and the support to help people navigate the complexities of the financial markets and pursue their financial goals.
It's remarkable how Findeto has created an inclusive and supportive ecosystem where traders can learn, grow, and achieve their aspirations. It really embodies the idea that anyone with the right mindset, education, and tools can participate in the world of trading.
So whether you're brand new to trading or you have years of experience, Findeto offers a comprehensive platform to help you navigate the exciting world of day trading.
Remember, becoming a successful trader is a journey, not a destination. Embrace continuous learning, hone your skills, manage your risk wisely, and use the power of platforms like Findeto to reach your full potential.
That's a wrap for a deep dive into day trading with Findeto. We hope this has given you valuable insights and encouraged you to explore the world of trading. Remember, knowledge is power. And with the right tools and mindset, you can achieve financial success. Happy trading, everyone.
Okay, that wraps up today's episode of Trading Table. We've covered the basics of day trading, why it's a popular choice for new investors, and the essential tools and first steps to get started. Remember, day trading isn't just about quick profits. It's about learning, staying disciplined, and building confidence as you navigate the markets. If you found today's discussion helpful, make sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you're ready to dive deeper into trading, start exploring, keep learning, and take your time to build a solid foundation. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Trading Table. Until then, happy trading.